What's up, everybody? It's your boy Con Artist, and right now I'm gonna go through the Wii U main menu, so give you guys a glimpse of everything that is going on as soon as you turn on the console. And what I plan to do for this video, I want to do a full run-through, walkthrough of the console itself and its features, and give you a little review of the console itself and what I think. And to let you guys know, I'm pretty honest about everything that I do, so whenever you hear something from me, it's the honest truth. I hold nothing back, which nobody should, and you'll always know that when I say something, I mean it. You know, I don't sugarcoat anything. So with that being said, thank you to anyone that's new to my channel, and big shout out to anyone that's been around for the longest time, and thanks for sticking with me. Really appreciate it. So right here, as soon as you turn on the console, this is exactly what you see. And I'm going to be using the Wii U, actually the Wii controller, the regular control, or the Pro control, so that way you can see what I'm seeing at the same damn time. I'm gonna start singing that song. Yeah, because if I started doing it from the Wii U gamepad, it's gonna get out of hand and I'm gonna forget what I'm looking at versus what you're supposed to be looking at. So this is exactly what you see. This is what they call the Miiverse, and you'll get to see me right there walking away. So it'll say what I've been playing, any recent update that I've had, and you can either decide to go to the profile, that's mine, or go to the Miiverse. And what the Miiverse is a community, pretty much a community little channel where everyone gets to talk about games, give advice, draw pictures, and this is exactly what you see. These are all the people that are online or have gotten a good amount of yeahs, which is the equivalent to Facebook likes or +1s in Google Plus. So you get to see everybody post their little comments and whatnot, and they're going to appear right here. And for the most part, you're going to be seeing people draw pictures. And this is what it is. You know, this person right here, like you see, they have a mushroom, right? You have to click on it, see who's been posting it, and once you click on it, it's going to send you straight to the Miiverse, and you get to see what everyone's been saying about that picture. Like right here, Goomba. You can click on it and go straight to it. And there was a funny one that I seen that was over here. See, someone drew Slenderman, and this guy drew this epic sax guy 10 hours later, because they have 10-hour videos of that shit. Yeah, so for the most part, you get to see everyone be drawing pictures like crazy, and that's why I uploaded that video not too long ago about, man, everyone knows how to draw on this damn thing. And I really do think everyone is just free drawing right off the bat. I can't see anyone, like someone suggested in my comments. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I couldn't imagine anyone putting anything over their gamepad and drawing over it. I think they're just naturally free drawing, which is really cool. So these are all people associated with the YouTube community, which is in the Miiverse, and you can kind of see what everyone's been talking about. So if you click on Call of Duty, you get to go to the Miiverse community channel on that. So before I get into that, I'm going to go into some of the other features that I've noticed. So at any given time when you have the gamepad, you can press the X on the gamepad or whatever controller you have, and it'll switch you back to your other dashboard. So this is where you get to see all the games that you've installed, anything you've been playing, your apps, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu Plus, stuff like that. I've kept all the main stuff here. Anything that's garbage that I don't like, that I've tried, which would be, unfortunately, the YouTube app, which isn't that great on the Wii U, and health and safety information and parental controls. I don't need to be seeing that all day long on my main menu, so I just kind of hit it over here. I wish I could just grab it and delete it, but I can't. And I didn't mean to click parental controls, so I'm going to have to wait for this shit to boot up. I pushed the wrong button. So let that go through. So I will go into the pros and cons of the console itself. And here is one con. I have to stop what I'm doing and go find the controller and get the fuck out of here, because some of the features go directly to the gamepad. So if you don't have the gamepad with you, sometimes you're kind of forced to shut the console off. So that is one con right there that I just figured out on my own. Give me one quick second, which that video will be nicely edited and blah 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 blah, and let me go fix this shit. Alright, and we're back. Thank you for waiting. And that was just me going quickly back to the dashboard so you can get the close out of that, and everything loads back up. So this is, you know, like I was saying, as soon as you boot it up, this is what you see right off the bat. Everybody running for joy on each little thing. So you can start your games from here and it'll boot up. And one thing that I do like, if you do play a game, from what it seemed like, the two that I have, which is the new Mario Brothers right here and Nintendo Land, as soon as you pick it, you don't see a black screen of any sort. It just kind of shows a cool little, you know, whatever image of the game, and it boots right into it. So there's actually no delay between you picking the game and just feeling like you're waiting for it to load, because you actually get some nice music that goes with it, so it doesn't feel so long of a drag. But, you know, the main con that I did mention was kind of the loading times. Every time you try to pick something, like I would pick system settings, but I would have to go grab my controller yet again, and I don't feel like doing that. It takes a little while to load, which is not that bad. It doesn't like it doesn't bother me entirely, but I know it does bug other people. So it has to be a con for a majority of people. So this is one of those things that they just might patch in the future. And I'll get into firmware updates and patching in the long run. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the Miiverse right now, and so that way you can see what I was talking about, because each individual game has its own little community. So either between YouTube, Netflix, Mario games, everything, it has its own individual community, and you get to see what people are talking about. You get to see who needs help and advice on the game. Like a lot of things I've seen with the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Wii U community, some people were asking, should I even get this game? You know, people aren't afraid to debate. So it's in its own way, it's a forum, and that's what I like about it. Like sometimes I even find myself turning on the Wii U just to see what people are talking about, and that there in itself has so much potential with this console. So let me go ahead, unless I'm gonna have to go grab the controller again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab the controller again. I thought I could use the Wii U controller, or regular Wii controller. Hold on a second. The reason you see me kind of bouncing back and forth between controllers is, I guess it just doesn't support the regular Wii controller. So I'm gonna I went ahead and grabbed my gamepad. It was just charging, that's why I didn't really want to use it that much. But see right here, each game, each app has its own individual community. Like, so for instance, Hulu Plus, you got, or even Amazon, you got people talking to each other saying, oh, what should I watch, what's really funny? And I've even seen the Game Grumps on YouTube, which is Eagle Raptor and JonTron from YouTube, if you know what I'm talking about. And you get to scroll through everything. So, and you can even see how many people are online at any given time playing that specific title. So that shows you how many people have played it or are playing it. And that's really cool. You get to see your activity feed, what your friends are doing, any comment that you've made under a specific community. You get to see who's liked your status. You get to see who's commented and whatnot. And right here, the user menu, you can see the profile, favorite communities, blocked users. You can block people now, and I think you're only given up to 100 people to block. I don't even know how many people I've blocked on Xbox or whatever. That was just being a dick. And you can search for users, meaning you can add people in other settings. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my profile. The only thing this console doesn't have is customization, which is no big deal, and I'll get into that later. So you get to see all my crap. I probably should delete some things, but you get to see all that, and you can see that I've beat Mario, and that's the little circle moving around. That's me on the controller. every time you beat a level on Mario Brothers, it'll ask you, do you want to post something to the Miiverse? And that's what I exactly did. And my limited drawing skills and me tagging up my nickname, Con Artist. And that's pretty much it for that part. So we can go ahead and go and check our notifications. Yeah, so you get to see everybody that's been posting in your comments or anybody's comments right here. And you can click on, you know, for instance, say let's click on this guy. You get to click on him, and everything's being loaded right now in real time, so there's no BS editing that I'm doing. So if you see it take long, it's just taking long. Cannot connect to the internet. Please check your network again. You know, I've been having issues with my internet, and I don't know why. I think the Wii U broke my network. I think that's what's going on. But for the most part, this is the Wii U's online. So you can still check your friends list. And I think what they should do, they should combine sending messages within the friends list, because for now, you could only send messages to your friends through the Miiverse. So let's say if I wanted to send, these are just random people that I've met on the internet other than Nintendo on the bottom, which I know in real life. Because I've just been telling everyone, hey, add me, you know, because I think it's pretty cool to have friends on here, see what everyone else is playing on their activity feed. You can go ahead and click on that person, see what they're doing, and go to their profile, and you get to, you know, do the Miiverse thing like we were just at. And each TV, you know, I guess the gamepad itself is like its own little television, which is pretty insane. It has music on both ends, so you'll be hearing, you can or will be hearing music from the TV, and you'll hear music from your Wii U gamepad. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of that and push that button. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that's what you're going to be looking at as soon as the dashboard pops up. And as far as the apps are concerned, I've messed with a little bit of them. And what I do like is, you know, the main thing I'm really enjoying about this system is that as soon as it gets late at night, because a lot of my game time is only done at night, and if my girlfriend needs to go to sleep and I'm being loud and obnoxious about for whatever reason, she'll tell me to turn off my shit and go do something else, and that bugs the crap out of me. So that's not happening anymore, which is the great thing. She'll be like, babe, I need to go to sleep, blah 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 blah. So I'll turn off the TV and continue gaming on the gamepad, and you don't know how awesome that is. You know, if I need to go to the bathroom and take a fucking dump, I'll go take that dump. I'm gonna take it, and it's gonna be cooking. It's gonna be good. I'll take that shit, and I get to keep playing Mario on it. And right there is my network user. I am Con Artist. That is a weak attempt of drawing myself, because I refused to show what had happened when I booted it up for the first time, because you can take a picture of yourself and it'll do its best to take that image and make a me character, and I refuse to show that. It looks so fucking horrible. I hated it, so I was like, nope, fuck this shit. I'm not having that. So I went ahead and made my own little character, and I've been messing with it back and forth of what I wanted to do with it. The web browser down at the bottom, which for some reason my internet's not working. I don't know. We'll go ahead and do this in real time, so that way you see what you would be dealing with. Man, I need to get this ghetto shit out of my system. I can't help it. It's in my past. It's deeply rooted into my brain. Need to stop the ghetto-ness. Alright, so this is what you see on the top screen, which is what's being recorded. And on the bottom screen is me connecting to my internet connection, which you won't be seeing at all. So right there it'll say proceed with the nonsense that I'm about to type in. And you can't see what I'm typing, thankfully, because you don't want to hack into my network from a million miles away, knowing my IP address and whatnot. So I'll go ahead and let that connect, because this is exactly what you would see and have to deal with if your internet's going in and out. For some reason, ever since I connected the Wii U, my internet's been going pretty damn stupid lately, and I don't know why. I should be able to figure that out, but some things are just not possible. I don't know if it's the provider's side or if it's just, I don't know whose is, but whatever. The connection test was successful, so go ahead and get the fuck out of that. Set that up. Do I want to update the console? No, I don't, because it's been updated for the billionth time. So like I've said, anything you're seeing right now is in real time. So this is the console. Going back to the Wii U menu. Damn it, Nintendo, you need to get your name straight. Hate all these damn names. I was really hoping they named their console the Revolution, or even Nintendo Blue Wave at one point in time. So now it's back to that. So you get to see all the crazy little critters, the people, doing what they do. And if your friends are online, they're going to be in the middle with you. And that's what I've noticed. So I'll go back to using the Wii controller, pulling things back and forth, and we'll do a couple more things as we go. Nintendo TV, which is right there, is not working yet. That should be coming out in I believe a December update, but let's go ahead and check with the Nintendo eShop. And I know for sure this is only used on the Wii U gamepad, which tells me directly on my TV in case I'm an idiot. And an idiot I am not. And listen to that beautiful music. So right here you're looking at the Wii U shop, eShop. And what I did like about it, and what I do like about it, I do like the layout of it. It's nice and simple and straight to the point. It doesn't need to be flashy, and it doesn't need to be crazy in whatever way. Everything that you want is right there. You can find your indie games, which is right there. You can get whatever other games that are popular, you can find right there. And as you scroll down, get games by category, get more video channels. And what I did like too is there are a lot of full game support. So if I wanted to buy Darksiders 2 and install it to my hard drive, I could. I gotta fork over $60, which I'm not doing, but I could if I really wanted to. If my girlfriend's good, she'll get it for Christmas. She'll get it on the Wii U. And I've actually wanted to try Nano Assault, which is right there. So you click on a game, it'll take you to another page. It'll tell you it's a Wii U download only. It's $10. You get to check out more details about it. You get to see more screens. And what this game really reminds me of is a PSN title from a way back. I totally forgot what it was called, so I shouldn't even bring that up right now. Don't be an idiot, Danny. Don't be an idiot. Check out the details, see who it was made by, what you can use. Wii U Pro controller to the Nunchuk, Classic Controller Pro. Online support, which is great. You can check the ratings. And anything that you're seeing here can be done with all the other stuff. And you can see the people's reviews. This guy 86, 5 stars, 45, 4 stars, 8, 3 stars. Nobody, anyone, can't talk. No one does not like it. People like it apparently. So I'll probably check that out in the future. And that is the Nintendo Wii U shop. Let's just keep going back. So one thing Nintendo does have an advantage of, if they decided to market their stuff properly, they can actually do what Steam does and give good sales on the games that they have at whatever given time. That is definitely one advantage they could use, and it would work out. I definitely would. Ever since I got the Wii U, I haven't really touched any console that I have right now. I'm just really interested, and just mainly what people are talking about on the Miiverse thing. I do like that a lot, and I've been going through Mario and Nintendo Land a whole lot. You know, I'm still on the fence of whether or not I should get Zombie U or some other games, or even Call of Duty. Don't know if I want to get that fucking game again and check that out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go ahead and boot up Mario. Click that. So as you just saw, I collect that. It's booting up right now, so it's playing some cool little music. So instead of seeing the typical black screen when a game is booted up, it just gives you a wallpaper. It's a small little step, but I actually think that's cool. So right now, I'm looking at the gamepad and looking at the TV at the same time. So you can see I've actually beaten the game. I got a star on there. But let's say I got a message or something and I want to check it out. So you would hit the home button on the gamepad. You know, you would think you would check your friends list like I said earlier, but it wouldn't be on the friends list. It would have to be on the Miiverse. But what I did like, you can multitask somewhat on the Wii U. So you want to Google something really quick, go on the internet browser while the game is on, which is really neat. Google. There you go. And you can look up stuff, go on Facebook, go on YouTube. It does not support Flash like a lot of things do, but it still gets the job done. And if you hit the home button, again, it'll take you back. And that be that. So you can still surf the web and play a game at the same time. For Mario, at least. And even Nintendo Land. I've heard some people say that you can't push the home button while playing online games, and especially with Call of Duty. Don't know if that's purposely done. I don't know if that's something they can change in the future. But who the fuck knows? You can check my download management. It handles downloads the same way the PS3 does. So you download the game, you get the update, and it has to install it. Xbox is the only one that downloads it and just lets you run it straight then and there without having to install. And the spot pass. So that is that. And I actually really enjoyed Mario. The only thing the Wii U launch was lacking was just a killer app, you know, a major title that could make people actually want to purchase that just for that game, just the same way Halo was with the Xbox. None of these games are like that. Don't get me wrong though. These games are good. They're not perfect. They're not the best games, but they're still really good games to play. You know, if I didn't like the other Mario Brothers game on the Wii, the new Super Mario Bros, the one that came with the original Nintendo Wii. I didn't really like that one too much. But this one I actually enjoyed because it actually was a little bit closer to Super Mario World on Super Nintendo, especially the look and feel and just even the secrets and the way you travel the map, because this is the whole map itself. You know, you can skip levels if you want. You can find secret warp pipes that take you to secret levels and stuff, which is really neat. And the quality of the game is really nice. It's nice to see Mario in HD for once. But as you can see, the game's pretty big. You go through the levels. You can choose and decide which levels you want to go to. Skip some if you're not. So I'm done with the game. I can go ahead and close it out. It'll send me to the Wii menu. And everything is done at one given time. So everyone, I want to thank anyone right now, old subscriber, new subscriber, for checking this out. Really does mean a lot to me. So what I'll go ahead and do right now is give you my initial thoughts on the console itself, mainly the console itself. So pretty much I enjoy everything about this system. I haven't been able to put it down ever since I got it, and even then I haven't even touched Halo 4 ever since I got the Wii U. I know deep inside if I didn't like something or regretted it, I know I would regret it right away, but I don't feel that way. I don't even have buyer's remorse one given bit at all. I haven't touched anything else. I just want to check out the fucking Nintendo Wii U. So with that being said, this console definitely has a ton of potential. Just put it this way. Look at when each individual this gen console came out, with the Xbox 360 or even the PS3. A lot has changed, even with this past 5 to 6 years, including with firmware updates and getting new features included to their system. Look at the PS3, even with their online service. From what I remember and what I've seen, is it didn't have a lot of online features right off the bat, and it didn't have a lot of games. And even get into about the whole Wii U has a weak CPU argument. I'm going to get into that right now. It's kind of the same thing when PS3 came out and they have their 7-cell, I think the 7-cell processor. At the time, it was complicated architecture. People did not know how to program and develop for it. Therefore, there weren't that many games, and games that did come out, whether reported or not, they weren't so great on the PlayStation. But as the console was given time, and actually developers took the time to make games for it, they were making some badass fucking games. Games were really great on the PlayStation. Like, if you look at Killzone 2 or some other their titles, even Heavy Rain, those games are gorgeous. They look really good. Some of the best graphics this generation. And with that being said, if you look at the Wii U of what's given now and the games that you might be getting in the future, this game system is not gonna be in last place. It's not gonna be a failure in Nintendo. There's only been one failed Nintendo console in its whole existence, which would be the Virtual Boy. I don't think this is a bad console. I think as time progresses, there's going to be updates. There's going to be things that make this console faster, loading wise and feature wise. The community's going to talk. Nintendo will probably back up their community, the people who support it, update it, and give it what they want. That's the way it should be. If you're vocal enough, you should be able to get what you want. You paid for it, you know, and that's how companies should stand by their fan base. So I'm really happy with this system. You know, I'm glad I got it when I did, and I really do and truly look forward to any of the games that come out for it. You know, Mario's a good start. Look forward to Legend of Zelda game coming out. Hey, look at Sai. And the main thing I really want is a Metroid title. I really want to play Metroid. It's been a long time. I'm a huge Super Metroid fan, if you've seen in my Nintendo profile. Big Metroid fan. I've played all of them, beat all of them. And I pretty much mastered Super Metroid when I was a younger kid. I played countless hours on that game. I would literally beat the game 3 times, where I would have one profile, beat it as fast as I could, and then get the second profile and try to beat it faster than that one, and repeat to the third. And after I beat all 3, delete all 3, and repeat process. I was really happy with that game. So with that being said, guys, hopefully I didn't skip anything and went through everything I possibly could. This was a really long video and way longer than I expected it to be, but hopefully I got everything across. So thank you guys. Really appreciate you sticking around watching this. And it's Khan, and I'll catch you later. Peace.